We will slowly recover from the shock of what will happen to all companies, online and offline, with the opening of Onpassive to the world. We stopped off at social media platforms like Facebook. Like all the rest of these platforms, the way they have been making money is that they are selling the personal data of their clients to the highest bidder. We have done that for decades. Onpassive will not be taking any data and selling it to the highest bidder. It starts out with the CEO of Onpassive, Ash Mufare. He has taken Onpassive to a level that will not be reached by any other company. What a disruption of what we have been doing for decades upon decades. Now this man of integrity, we now must compete against. It is not fair, but it will be fair to the users of our products. For decades we have formed a monopoly on all the products that our users have been using. Now there's competition. The competition lies in our competing against other companies using and selling the products that Onpassive is marketing. Only their products are better. The difference is that our business models have been surpassed by Onpassive's business model. Onpassive is a privately held company. Ash Mufare is sharing his wealth with the founders in Onpassive. That's extraordinary. We are stuck. We are going to see many other social media platforms disappear, because why would someone want to be a part of something that would have their personal data sold and their privacy exposed to strangers? Onpassive has its own data center. It has a social platform that is at no cost to its users. It is called Onet. Onet is going to overpower those other social media platforms, creating a company unselfishly the way Ash Mufare has structured Onpassive to be brilliant. The social media platforms, must make as much money as possible because Onpassive is going to take a massive amount of business away from all these social media platforms. Wow! Now, what about the video conferencing that is number one called Zoom? Zoom has formed an incredible market because it filled the need that was created when the pandemic started. They did about $2.8 billion last year. The global video conferencing market size was estimated at $6.28 billion in 2021 and is expected to reach $7.71 billion in 2022. According to Fortune Business Insights, the global video conferencing market size is projected to reach $14.58 billion in 2029. We were sitting back and saying, wow, what an incredible source of income. No one would ever be able to even approach what Zoom is doing. But we, CEOs, saw the flaws in Zoom. First of all, there was a limited amount of people who could connect to Zoom when it came to video conferencing. If you wanted more, you had to pay an expensive rate. We were using Zoom to do a lot of our business because the pandemic struck and a lot of companies had been leaving the brick and mortar business and having the employees work at home. But guess who was paying attention to what was happening with Zoom? Ash Mufare, that's who. Onpassive developed a platform that is rivaling Zoom. Onpassive took all the negatives that made Zoom unattractive out of its product. Onpassive as we speak now has a product called DoConnect. We do not know very much about this platform because there is not enough information. What we have been able to hear is that DoConnect will overtake and take most of the business when it comes to video conferencing. That's all we know. Warning to all of those video conferencing companies, watch out for Onpassive and DoConnect. We thought that this day would never happen, but it is going to. Is it too late to be a founder of Onpassive? We heard that it is too late, but Onpassive will open its doors to customers and resellers.